Do you know who these two people are? I think you might recognize the guy on the left, the bald chap, Mr. Baldy over there, from a previous lesson. His name is Emil Durkheim. And then on the other side, the chap with a bit more hair, his name is Max Weber. Why are they important? Because we're going to be taking a particularly sociological point of view in this lecture. And these two people are, to some extent, the fathers of the study of sociology. So that's the study of societies and how humans live together. Now, what's the difference between these two people? They did espouse quite different views from each other. So Emil Durkheim, particularly in the field of religious studies, he was a functionalist. So he believed that religion or that kind of belief was the underpinning of society. Religion has a functional aspect in that it brings people together and allows people to function together. It's the glue which binds a society together. And without it, we start to see the collapse of society. So Durkheim was particularly interested in how rates of suicide, as we'll see, increase when there is a decrease in religion and an increase in industrialization. Max Weber took a different tack, as we said. He believed more that religion was a motor in society, so not quite underpinning society, but something which drives societal change. So particularly with regard to Calvinism, which is a Protestant sect, a Protestant denomination named after the theologian John Calvin, he argued that this kind of belief was an engine for the increase of capitalism. So let's first have a look at Max Weber. So bearing in mind that he believed that Calvinism, especially because Calvinism as a religious doctrine, believes in something called predetermination, predestination. And this doctrine is the idea that God decides everything which you are going to do, and therefore whether you go to heaven or to hell before you die, before you're even born. Now, there are complex theological reasons for this to do with God's omnipotence, so God being all powerful, and God's omniscience, God being all knowing, knowing everything. And to square that circle, the theologian John Calvin said that everything that happened is preordained by God. What does this mean for the individual believer, the Calvinist Christian? Well, this means that you go through life believing that no matter what you do, it was already decided. So if you are among the elect, and elect means people who are due to go to heaven in the Christian context. So if you are among the elect, it was already decided. And if you're among the damned, the people due to go to hell, there's nothing much you can do about it. In fact, there's nothing you can do about it because God decided it already.